I am Lydia Sarfati, president and founder of Repechage. Repechage is a skincare company. My factory is in Secaucus, New Jersey, USA, and everything I make with passion, with love, and with science. I think it's very important in today's world to really have spa wellness products, but with clinical results. And therefore, I test all of our products and treatments for RIPT test, which means repeat insult patch test, always comes pure and clean. When you use Repechage, you don't have to worry about getting irritated, blotchy, or you're not going to have good results. I guarantee good results for all of my products. As an esthetician for the last 50 years, and as a DESCO diploma holder, which is like your PhD
wait. Last 50 years? Oh my God. Everyone, she's a legend. She's a legend, by the way. She's being humble. She is my shiro. Let's continue.
Yes, so one of my biggest asks of myself is to share my knowledge with other estheticians and other salon owners. I believe very strongly that you are as successful as the people that you work with. And my clients are always my priority. I want them to be successful, and therefore I created facial treatments that are proof results, that you never have to worry whether you mixed enough, you didn't mix enough, whether you had basically any kind of issues or challenges. That is the most important thing. For me, when I give you a 4-layer facial, and whether I do it with my 50 years of experience or an esthetician that just graduated, as a client, you will have the same results. Never blotchy, never irritated, lifted, hydrated, and glowing. Wrinkles bygone. So this is my pledge to all of my clients globally. Today, Repechage is in 60 countries all over the world. And I started as really a refugee in this country. I came from Poland as a young refugee, was kicked out from Poland for not political reasons, but for religious reasons. And my family have lost everything. Coming here to this country was an opportunity that I never forget.
That is so beautiful. Your whole line includes minerals, sea minerals.
Right.
I remember that from the first time
yes,
that we met.
right. So Repechage is born from the sea, like the name says. Repechage is an old term that's used by fishermen to cast again when they lose the fish. I don't fish for fish, but I fish for seaweed. Yes. And seaweed we harvest sustainably now off the coast of Maine. We used to harvest in France, and we deliver, I say, from the sea to the jar. We sustainably harvest seaweed. Some species of seaweed can live up to 6 years of age. And the seaweed is so rich in minerals, in trace elements, in vitamins, in phytohormones. In fact, it does not miss anything. It is very similar to our own intracellular fluid. So this is very important for every client. We don't have tomatoes or potatoes in our skin, but we certainly have the nutrients that come from the sea. Look, when we feel bad, when we want to recover from sickness or some tragic, we want to go to the sea. We want to jump in the sea. We want to swim in the sea. We want to walk by the sea. We want to experience the rejuvenation powers of the sea. And when you use Repechage, second chance for beautiful skin, you will always have that recharge, rejuvenation, and renewal for your skin and your body and your mind. It's all encompassing.
That is so awesome. That is so awesome. So you have an array of products right now.
Yes. I have now over 250 products.
Wow.
It's been 45 years, so every year we come up with a new product as needed. I won't come out with a product just because, but we look at what clients need, what is happening. We have experienced a lot of compromised skin with all of the technological treatments and advanced treatments that actually compromise the barrier of the skin. Whether you do harsh peels or use some kind of devices, water peels and things like that, they all disturb the barrier and compromise. So I created a brand called Hydro Dew Pure for that compromised skin to restore the barrier, to soothe, to calm the skin. And it's also found its way to clients undergoing chemotherapy and radiation. Actually, it is endorsed by OTI, Oncology Treatment Institute, that helps women globally to overcome results and effects of radiation.
That is awesome. That is so awesome. Especially now with the toxins. It seems like we have more toxins in the environment than we ever
Yes.
have had, and we have more stress than we ever
Yes. So that's why I always say Repechage is about spa wellness and clinical results. Do you know that seaweed is actually used to clean water and oceans? Seaweed will be the future fuel in the world. Already they've made testing on using seaweed as a fuel. We're just scratching the surface of the wealth that comes from seaweed, not only in cosmetics, but nutritional. Japanese people eat seaweed on regular basis. In
had.
the
All the minerals.
right, and children that have undergone radiation from nuclear exposure, given product with seaweed internally, have found them less toxic, and radiation was removed. So seaweed is really an incredible substance, and we will hear more about it.
You're always ahead of the curve. Always.
Yes.
Always. And I know you have to go, but I wanted to. You give a lot, and you have these wonderful events, and I want people to know about how you give back. And
So how I give back is by teaching. I feel that I want to share my knowledge. I want to share what I have accomplished in my life as a woman, starting in the 70s. That was not easy for women back then. And I want to create the path of success. That's why I also wrote a book called Success at Your Fingertips. When you read my book, everyone can be successful.
and where can we get the book?
You can get it at repechage.com.
Okay, and that's what I was going to ask. We have to put that website out there so that we can sell, and continue to promote a legend.
Sure. Thank
Lydia,
you.
You are a legend. You've
Thank you
inspired
so much.
So many people, and you have inspired me
Oh.
ever since I met you.
Thank you so much, Peggy. I really appreciate you interviewing me and allowing me to share my story. I appreciate
Well,
you.
we're going to follow up and do a longer story because there's many.
Okay,
episodes.
yes. Well, come to our Day of Empowerment in August as well
I will.
as my guest.
I will. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Everyone, a legend right here.
Lydia Sarfati. Ciao.
So we're kneading. Now we're going upside down with our little knuckles rocking and rolling. All right, we're releasing tension. Beautiful. Very relaxing. Look how moisturizing the massage cream is. It lasts long. You want to really work it into the skin. Beautiful. Our client looks very relaxed. Nice swimming motions of effleurage across the décolleté and the back of the neck. Wonderful. Hand over hand. We're swimming in the ocean with our seaweed. I love it. Yes, Laminaria digitata. Amazing. Make sure that you're working all of that massage cream in. We're going to leave that on the skin. We are not removing. Beautiful. Always light strokes when we're dealing with compromised skin. No tugging or pulling on the skin. We're keeping it in a healthy state, bringing it back to life, adding all the moisture and nutrients to keep it hydrated.
Oh wow, those mannequins are really
They are shining up a storm. They are hydrated. It's all that seaweed. Love, love, love. Nice massage. You want your massage to last at least 10 minutes. Utilizing all of the cream that is in your packet.
Hello everyone, my name is Mojgan Anvari and I'm originally from Iran. As a kid, I was a tomboy and always climbing trees and falling off and getting all sorts of scratches on me. And my aunt always had a remedy to fix all those scratches and dry skin. And that was the beginning of my experience with taking care of myself with what the nature provides. So grew up, moved to United States, and I was lucky to come here and start a new life. And a friend of mine had breast cancer, and that was the scare that we all got, and looked into it more and learned that all sorts of ingredients in self-care products are causing a lot of these illnesses and cancers. And I threw everything I threw away and started looking into the ingredients. I started looking back to my aunt's, my grandma's kitchen. And my aunt has passed away, but I called my cousins, I called my mom and everybody, and I asked, and I started documenting and learning and reading and researching. And I started making products, giving to everybody and for free. And all friends and family, they kept coming back for more. And my sister encouraged me to make it a business. You're helping people, and people are grateful and they want more. So it became Blue Monarch, and you might ask where the name Blue Monarch comes from. At the time, I lived in California, and one day, it was during the month of November, went to Monterey, California, and all these eucalyptus trees were covered with monarch butterflies. You couldn't even see the branches or leaves. They were just monarch butterflies. And I looked at them, I was like, wow, what is this? And they explained to me that these butterflies travel from Mexico. And I was stunned that these beautiful, delicate creatures travel so far away. And I was like, you know what? This is like women. We are delicate, we are beautiful, but we are tough enough to go the long way. And like me, coming from Iran and not even speaking a word of English, to California. And so I moved to Massachusetts, and I love East Coast, and started the business in 2016, and it's been a journey. And all the products get tested on me first, not on nobody else, on no creatures, on me. And if it's good, then it would go and get mass produced for customers. And I'm proud of what I've created. I get a lot of emails, people saying that they've always had problem with their skin, and then now they don't have a problem and they feel comfortable in their skin. And that's enough reward for me. And I put a quiz on our website to see what people want. What is it that people are complaining about when it comes to their skin? And about 90% people complained about dark spots and age spots. So I created more products that would address that concern. And a lot of people complain about sensitive skin that they can't put anything on. And I learned that people wash their face with whatever they can get their hands on. Soap, cheap stuff, full of toxins, and they damage the skin and then buy expensive stuff to fix what they broke. So we created the gentle facial cleanser, which I'm going to show you here. This is our product, and it comes with a silk sea sponge, which is harvested from the bottom of the ocean from the regenerative plants. So because of this silk sea sponge, you use less product and less water to clean your face. And basically, the packaging is recyclable, 90% recyclable, and you use less water, less product, so it's more eco-friendly. Yes, of course. So it's hard now, but when you put water on it, it becomes soft. You can get all your makeup off with one thing.
It really can?
Yes, it
Because
can.
that's the issue with getting makeup off.
Yes,
Is
without killing your skin.
Without killing your skin.
Yes, absolutely.
Eyeliner. Things like
Yes,
that.
nope. I get all my mascara, all my makeup
You
off
do?
with this. Yes.
Oh my
Yes,
God,
I
that's
don't
wonderful.
use eye makeup remover or nothing like that. This is it. This is the
Wow.
product we use.
Wow.
And as you see, it's glass, indefinitely recyclable, and I personally care about the oceans and the waterways, and I want the oceans, I want the earth to be as beautiful as I experienced it for my kids and their kids. And again, as a kid, I always climbed trees. I loved the view from up there. I fell off, didn't mind, got up, running again,
Yeah.
and I loved. Yes, I loved running in the nature, the smell, everything, and the nature has a solution for everything. That's what my grandmother always said. Let me mix this up for you. If it didn't work, then go to the doctor. And most of the time, it worked. Yes, and so we created products for every need: protective, preventive, corrective, and we came up with this brightening mask, which is the Monarch mask. And I have the.
And what kind of mask is this?
This is, we call it Monarch mask because it's the ultimate mask. It does everything. Exfoliates, it brightens your skin, it gets rid of dark spots, it cleans, detoxifies your skin. So that's why it's the Monarch. It's the top of the best of the best.
Wow.
So
That's awesome.
yes, we have regenerative, which is with turmeric extract. It gets rid of the free radicals, and it gets your skin to regenerate itself. We have instant glow, we have anti-aging, we have purifying, which it doesn't have those nasty silicone beads that
Yes.
washed up down the oceans and killed the fish. This has rice brands in it and blueberry extract. So
That's beautiful.
yes, and they're rounded so they don't scratch your skin. So we have, as I said, SPF to masks to body. We have Pina Colada body cream, smells like vacation, and we have body oils.
What's that behind you?
So this is our anti-aging cream, which is one of our top-selling products. That it's good for all skin types. It doesn't sit on your skin; it absorbs immediately. We made sure it has the smallest molecules, so it goes all the way deep in your skin and layers and work from the within out. So yes, and we have lipsticks, red lipstick and pink lipstick. My aunt always said, what's the point of wearing lipstick if it's not red? She loved red lipstick.
Right.
Yes, and in her honor, she's gone, but I'm sure she's watching.
She is right
I created the red lipstick that stands on and nourishes your lips. And it always reminds me of her, and it makes me smile because she was this happy, bubbly person with red lipstick on, no other makeup, and she was beautiful. So this is my gift to people, to all the women, that they just want to look good for themselves. I do it for myself. I don't care what other people think.
Right.
If I feel good in my skin, if I feel beautiful, that should be enough. And I'm enough, and you're enough.
You know what I love about your company is that the ingredients, because there are a lot of companies out here that have all of these different chemicals in their products, and they're
Yes.
not really helping your skin regenerate or anything like that.
No, that's right.
You know, and what you're doing, you're taking natural. You're
Yes.
taking from nature.
Yes,
And that's very, very important. Very, very important.
absolutely. Like nature tells us what we need to use. Think about it. During the 4 seasons, when spring is coming, in the beginning of the summer, what fruits are we getting? More watery fruits. Because during the winter, we were dehydrated, the skin is dried out and harmed. So we get all those watery fruits from the nature. Watermelon comes, peach, all of that.
We're about to come into those seasons
Yes.
in the next couple of months.
Yes, and all those fresh flowers that come out, fresh herbs that we eat. And then when we go towards the fall and towards the winter, what fruits come out at that time? All the nuts, walnuts, almonds. Why? Because nature is preparing us for that dry and harsh winter. So when nature talks to you, if you listen,
The
and
roots come out, and the root vegetables.
yes,
Yeah.
and all those nutrition that you need to survive the winter.
Yes.
And to me, that's amazing. You don't need to go to take any class. Just go into the nature and learn about
You
it.
know, I go to nature. She does something special for me
Yes.
every day.
Yes,
And if people would just get back to that, the world would be a better place.
absolutely. Because people don't realize by putting chemicals on on their bodies, they're harming their health, and then they want to go fix it. But they don't realize. So for us, it's like, okay, we don't want to damage our own health, our own skin, or the environment. That's why our packaging is recyclable and our products are healthy for you. 5% of our profit goes to Mission Act, which is a nonprofit organization educating the kids about the ocean and the waterways.
Say that again. That is awesome.
Yes, 5% of our profit goes to Mission Act, which is a nonprofit organization, and their mission is to educate kids and younger adults. So we go from the beginning. We teach them make the right choice for yourself, for the environment. If I'm buying this product, is it good for me? Is it after I use it and toss it in the trash, is it going to harm the turtles, the fish, the waterways, or not? So we want to teach the kids to be aware of the choices they make and the backlash that it has on the nature and on everything else. So be kind to yourself first, be kind to the nature, and live a life full of happiness, health.
Because it's contagious. When you're happy, those vibes go out and help others.
Yes,
Help
absolutely.
others feel better.
Yes.
I've noticed that myself. When I'm in a happy mood and people around me that smell, it's an energy.
Yes.
And that person
Yes.
could be feeling down.
Absolutely. It's contagious.
It really is.
And every morning you wake up, you use good products, you feel good about yourself. You choose your attitude for the day. Nobody else is going to determine your attitude when you're out. If someone honks at you or someone is angry or whatever, they're not going to affect you. You chose your attitude that morning to be happy and calm. And that's the healthy way of living to me. So,
You are remarkable.
thank
I
you.
came over here for a reason yesterday.
Thank
You
you.
are remarkable.
I appreciate it. Thank
Send
you.
Over here. And everyone, look, she has such a beautiful blue. And
Thank
the
you.
products are so wonderful. Blue Monarch. Blue Monarch.
Monarch.
You really have to. And what's your website?
BlueMonarch.com.
Okay.
Simple as that.
BlueMonarch.com, everyone.
Yeah, and you can look at the before and after photos, look at other products we have and on our website, and you'll see what we have to offer you. And email me, email on the website. I love to hear from you. Tell me your stories. Tell me what makes you happy when it comes to self-care.
You are a blessing.
Thank you. God
are
bless you.
wonder.
Thank you.
And everyone
Appreciate
needs
it.
to do this.
Thank you. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you for being here because you're helping people and generations.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. And God bless all of you.
Okay. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thanks.
Blue Monarch. Blue Monarch.
Monarch.
Let's go.
You are the monarch.